Hey CropX users, we're here to update our V4 best practices installation video. I've got a few tools already here with me. I have a spray bottle that has some water, a DeWalt cordless drill with a handle, a V4 auger. Yours will most likely be black, the V4, the silicone cap, and our long bar and extension bars if needed. The first thing we're going to do is lubricate the auger. We're spraying a little bit of water on it, and then we're going to drill to our mark. We want to make sure that the hole is straight and that we don't wobble the hole out while we're drilling it. I'm going to pause partway through so I can take a look at the soil that's on the end of my bit to identify what texture and about what moisture it is. In this case, we're working with a silt loam that's of about a medium moisture, kind of in our optimal zone. I'm going to go ahead and lubricate the auger again before I continue drilling. And right there is our mark for our 26 inches. You'll drill to the mark according to what your final depth is going to be on your V4. You can use any of the offsets, including the 2 and the 4-inch offset. And it looked like it got quite a bit sandier at the bottom of that profile at 26 inches. Use water on the V4 itself. This will help lubricate the sensor as we screw it into the hole. We're going to insert the sensor into our pilot hole all the way to the point where that bottom flighting begins to hit the soil. From this point, if we were to use our 4-inch offset, it would be 8 360-degree rotations to get it down. If we were to use our 2-inch offset, that would be 9 rotations. And if we were using no offset at all and we wanted our top sensor as deep as we can go, that would be 10 rotations. In this case, I'm going to use the 4-inch offset, so we're going to go between 7 and 8 rotations. While I'm spinning the sensor, I'm applying down pressure to make sure that as I'm screwing the sensor in, we're not creating any air pockets by augering the soil with the flightings. We want the sensor to screw into the ground and not become an auger in the ground. So as resistance increases, that makes sense because we're getting deeper into the soil. I'm applying more down pressure. Until we hit our 4-inch offset line, which is right there. If I needed to, because this crop was taller, I can use the extension bar. So you would put the extension into the middle of the sensor, insert the short bar, and then you can insert the long bar in the top. This would be helpful if you have a crop that's taller and you need to be able to spin the bar above the crop. Next, we need to install the silicone cap. Make sure it's properly seated around the antenna connection. In this case, with this short crop, and we have good signal, we want to keep our profile in this field as low as possible for any field traffic. The antenna is going to be connected directly to the sensor. If you needed to extend the antenna up higher due to a need of signal, or you already had a flag or a rod that you were using to get it up higher, you would install the antenna cable and install the antenna up higher. In this case, we're leaving it low because that's required in this field. Now we're ready to proceed with the app portion of the installation by scanning the QR code underneath the silicone cap.